We're Sean and Heather.
We had plans to explore the country together.
But after a motorcycle accident took my left leg in March 2025,
We're more determined than ever to get out
and tackle as many adventures as we can. This is our life, and I am on my last leg. So we just got into Jackson, and our first stop wasn't for the bathroom or a drink or even fuel. Our first stop was for Heather. What'd you get?
Bear spray. Another can of bear spray. We could have bought our own by now. So we woke up to an early alarm this morning. We slept in a gas station last night in Ennis. Is that Montana or Wyoming? I'm not sure. It seems like we keep going back and forth, but with the intentions of going to Grand Teton National Park. But the weather looked like it was going to be so bad, so we kind of rethought and set our sights on Salt Lake. But then as we got to the turnoff, we decided, oh, we're so close, we just have to go try it. So
and the weather was opening up. The weather was opening up. We decided at the turn of whatever that town was, Ashton. You either turn to come to the Grand Tetons or we continue to go to Salt Lake. The weather opened up and we're like, that's a sign, let's go. Then of course, as we get down into Jackson, now it's 40 degrees and raining, but it's not going to deter us. We're committed. We might look like fools with our stocking caps and gloves and hats, but we're going to ride this. It's like how far?
It's supposed to be 29 miles. It's from downtown Jackson to Jenny Lake inside Grand Teton National Park. So I think it said...
we need our pass.
I got it.
Okay.
I got our pass. So it's 30, I don't know if it's 30 miles round trip or 30 in and 30 back.
If you find this video along the road next to a carcass, it was 30 each way and I didn't make it. Let's go before it snows. Thank you. Okay, we've come 16 miles. How you doing?
Great. No problems.
Yeah, we're going good. Come 16, we got 4 more. Beautiful.
We've seen a deer and an elk.
And a moose.
Well, yeah, we already talked about that.
Oh, well, it counts. On the tally, it counts.
The moose, we've seen a deer and an elk.
Yeah. My leg's coming out. Okay. Good for some more miles. Lance Armstrong didn't have to stop and adjust his leg to put it back on, but the thing was getting wobbly because it was coming out of the socket with the sleeve pushing down. So I'm good for some more miles. It's pretty out here. There's the Teton Glacier sitting in that saddle. Clouds are getting out where you can see a little bit of it.
So we've come from the visitor center right here to right here, Jenny Lake. We could ride on if we want to String Lake.
So, okay. A bad little loop down in here. And there is Jenny Lake. Beautiful. Let's cut down in here. Look at that. Gorgeous. Yeah, really nice. All right, we saw Jenny Lake, but it's only another 3 up to String Lake. You can hear Heather saying, "Hey, bear." It's only 3 more miles. It's a 6-round trip to go to another lake on top. So what the heck? We're here and it's not raining or snowing, so we're going. Finally, the weather's cooperating a little bit and we're able to see the mountains. Beautiful. This lake up here was another 3 miles, so 6-round trip to add to what's going to be about 40 total. So we're figuring between 40, 46 miles, something like that, 44, I don't know. I mean, we'll see what the total is. But we decided our treat, our daughter-in-law tells us she does everything with a treat. She goes running or biking. She tells herself she can get coffee. So we're gonna get dinner and a beer after reaching this. 22.1 miles to here. So it'll be 44 point. Water is clear, clear. This is String Lake. I can see the top of the mountain plainly. Now the clouds are moving a little bit. All right, Heather. How many miles did we do today on the bike?
We did like 44 miles.
44
I don't
miles.
know what we were doing. I don't know what we're doing.
Who does that?
Who does that?
Who says, do you want to go to Grand Tetons? Do you want to go to Salt Lake? Let's go to the Grand Tetons. Okay, cool. And then let's ride our bikes 22 miles up the mountain. I'm hurting.
Yeah, we left our car at, we think, about 10:45. Maybe, I mean, no later than 11. And it is 5 o'clock. It took us 6 hours. And I had 1 green bar left on my battery.
I had 2 yellow.
Sean was on 2 yellow, and after that it's red. So we barely made it back. But our batteries, I feel like my battery outdid my legs.
Well, the thing is, it was all mostly uphill for 22 miles going in. Great. We did great. Didn't use any battery. We pedaled. But coming down, the wind is blowing 30 miles an hour. And I took a video to prove it. It's blowing 30 miles an hour in your face coming down. So any downhill is negated.
I mean, the last 10 miles, I was done. My knees were done.
My shoulder is so done, I can't lift my right arm. Oh.
So we are going to drive back up in our van and hit a joint that somebody told us was a good restaurant with a great view. And we are going to reward ourselves. We're operating on, because we got up early this morning and left. We told you. So we didn't do breakfast. Sean had a piece of marble rye cake at some gas station.
6 o'clock this morning.
And I had tiny beef jerky and some peanut butter crackers. Oh, and you had a couple peanut butter crackers.
You have 2 peanut butter crackers.
So it is 5 o'clock, and that is all we've eaten, and that's what we were trying to pedal that
And yet, I can't lose my belly. Okay, we're going to dinner. How is it? Okay, Heather, how was the pizza and beer?
The pizza was, are we rating it?
Yeah, I guess rate it.
On 1 to 5 or 1 to 10?
1 to 5.
I'm gonna give it a 4. Super good flavor. Really, I should give it a 5. It was my fault because later I saw some other pizza come out that was flat crust, thin crust. That's what I should have gotten. That would have been a 5 for sure. But flavor was great. Beer was great.
Thin crust is for sissies. It was all right. I give the pizza a 3.5. The beer, even though I don't drink a lot of beer, the beer was a 10 out of 5. After pedaling 44 miles, that was a good Mexican lager. Very good. I will say this, and I'll show it here in a minute. Jackson Hole, look, I've been to some of the best Colorado ski towns they have to offer, and they're cool. Jackson destroys them. Street after street of cool places I'll show you. So you can see down every street are just cool places. This would be a fun town to hang out in for a couple days. And the ski area right down to the town. There's the Mary Piglet. We saw that in what other town?
Bozeman.
Bozeman?
Yeah, we ate there with Jim.
Oh, we did. We ate at the Mary Piglet? That was the tacos?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the first night we were there. It was my favorite.
It's really cool.
Cowboy bar, that's pretty cool. We should have gone there.
Cowboy bar looks cool. The
Look at
brewing
that
company.
motorcycle.
Yep.
Had a little crying baby.
I saw it. That looks cool. Oh, looks cool. We need to come back. Too many good places. Yep, too many good places here. All right, good morning. Heather's up making breakfast. What we got here?
Eggs and cheese.
Yeah, but
Chili on yours.
little green chili action. Surprisingly slept awesome here, didn't you?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I slept good.
this was Flying J on the interstate going to, where are we going to?
Salt Lake.
Salt Lake. But was great, and got meetings now starting, so gonna pop in the Starlink, sit in the front seat, and let Heather drive and get to work. So while I work off Starlink during a meeting here in a few minutes, Heather's going to clean our clothes. One of the duties of being in van life is you got to stop at laundromats. Here we are set up in Antelope, what?
Island.
Antelope Island State Park. It is on the Great Salt Lake, the flats. It's an island, but it's just beautiful out here. And there are bison everywhere, which later this evening we'll go check out. But just got here, got set up, finishing some work right here. And then the evening we'll watch the sunset and check out the bison.
So if you watched our last video, you know that we rode our Tetons off in the Tetons. And so we're going for a little easy hike this evening just to try to work out some of that soreness and hoping to see a couple of bison. Sean continues to amaze. He's just going along with it, no matter what it is.
Okay, my wife says, do you want to go for a little walk this evening to work out the soreness? I said, sure, let's go. And then we'll watch the sunset later over the lake. I didn't know we were going bouldering. And she made it sound like it was going to be a subtle little walk and back.
No.
I didn't know it was going to be a...
Who picked this trail?
I said there's a trail nearby.
Yeah, you picked the trail. You told me the name of it. I put it in my alt trails.
But we could have said no. Okay, now this is amazing to me because this is a natural rock. We've seen several of them with holes in it. I don't know if you can see down in there, but look at this. It's just rock and sand, maybe limestone. I don't know. I got to do a little research, so don't hold me to that. But this is nature's concrete, which is essentially what concrete is, right? Sand, water, and I don't know what the other stuff is. So you builders in my family can forgive my ignorance to concrete. Do you guys remember in Waterworld, the movie, Kevin Costner, the little girl, Enola? I think that was her name, Enola. Gets up on the ship. Remember Dennis Hopper was the bad guy?
Don't just stand there, kill something!
Was this your big vision?
I'm asking Heather if this was her big vision. It's not what we talked about.
Again, you picked this trail.
I picked a trail that was by our camper. I didn't pick a pilgrimage by the lake. Holy cow. But it's her big vision. So the bison are all over out here, but there's some right there. And I can't tell. But yeah, that is one right there too. He's laying down. I thought he was stuck in the mud. He's just laying in the mud. That one. We just looked up and not even 100 yards, there's two big bison. So I'm encountering a problem I've never really had much problem with, and that's sweating too much in my sleeve, my socket sleeve. I guess for people to understand, you wear a silicone sleeve on your leg that goes inside the socket, and I'm sweating so much. The last couple miles I've had to stop and pour out sweat and dry my leg and dry my liner to get it to not, my leg is like slipping up and down inside, which makes it hurt. It's not tight on my leg. I can't walk normal. So I finally called, what do you call it? I called a mayday, a surrender. And I am, as you can see, quite a ways from the lake over there. Heather went on. I think there's probably a mile left. I'll see when she gets back how far it was. But she's going to go get the bike and ride my bike back. And then I can get on my bike to finish it out. Because we want to watch, bugs. We want to watch the sunset, which is getting close over there. We want to go down to the beach and watch the sunset. So instead of me limping along, it'll be faster for her to go solo. Unless she gets eaten by a bison. So Stay tuned. And here she comes, my help. You can see Heather on her last 100 yards after giving me the bike. I got here in like 3 minutes. It's taken her a while. She's done some mileage today. Where'd she go? There she is. She's done some mileage, saving my life. My leg was worn out and loose. So, whole nother story on that. So, my hero makes it back. How?
My hike turned into an 8.5 mile hike.
8.5 mile hike that we were going to take an evening walk. Well, you saved my life. I'll tell you that much.
Okay. Get it.
Okay, great job. Appreciate it. All right, so we were talking, we never do a going to bed or getting up video like we see on so many of the YouTube channels we watch. So we're doing a gratuitous going to bed video. After a long day of traveling here, working here, and then going for a soft evening walk, as Heather put it, that turned into 5 miles for me. How many for you?
8.5.
Yeah.
8.5.
Yeah, real reminder, she had to go get the bike. She had to go 1.5 miles, get the bike, bring it to me.
I ran 1.5 miles to get the bike.
And then she had to come back while I cooked dinner. So she put in some mileage today. We were going to walk down to the beach. Not happening to watch sunset. We watched it right here, which was perfect. But it's time to go to bed. And got meetings tomorrow.
We got great showers.
Oh, the
which
showers.
was nice because we have to be really quick in the van because you only have 30 gallons.
Yeah, we have a 35-gallon tank.
Yeah, so
We don't know how many showers that is.
Can't take a long shower, so it's wet. Turn off the shower, soap up,
Yeah.
turn it back on. You turn it off. So it was so nice to just be at a campground for a night where we could just use up all their water.
Thank you to the state of Utah. We used all your water tonight. But it was very nice, very warm and perfect. So, all right, it's bedtime. It's nearly 11. We're going to sleep. Good night.
Sean's busy working all morning. Not a terrible office today. So I'm going to go get my run in this morning. Okay, so we're getting ready to go for a bike ride this evening, and I just want it on record. How far do you want to go on the bike?
Well,
I'll make that happen.
I'm going to take the trash about 200 yards to that dumpster. Now, you're asking me how far I want to go. I want to go as far as it is comfortable, and then I want to turn around and come back.
Okay.
Fair enough.
We'll make that happen for you.
Fair enough. No getting me into a 28-mile ride today. Heather's not happy about my trail of choice, but she didn't wear the right shoes. We found a great trail. Oh gosh, it's getting rocky. Hold on. Ah! Getting rocky. Found a great trail and she wore sandals. Who does that? We're on a cross-country excursion. Always wear the gear, as you can tell from my shirt. How'd you do, Heather?
I got whipped by bushes.
Where?
On my feet.
Oh, on your two good feet? The two feet that you still have? Oh. That was a great trail. All right, up the pavement we go. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. And this is the kind of road I like right here. Heck yeah. No brakes. We're going down there. You can see Heather clear down there. But it's time to rock and roll now. So, making sausage and peppers, one of my favorite dishes. A lot of family history with sausage and peppers. My ancestors, I think, made this. I don't know. I like it. I mean, come on. Doesn't that look awesome? Sausage and peppers to finish the evening before the sunset. Beautiful. Bells are sweet.
Pretty good.
Very good. A little pasta, bell, sausage. We did how many miles today? Tonight? 14?
Yeah, 14 and a half.
14 and a half tonight on the bike. Just beautiful. Except we got around the other side of the mountain and the horsefly started attacking us. And I had my shirt off. They started doing blood transfusions, so I put my shirt on. And then they were still biting through it. And then I looked at Heather and there's like 20 following her. We're doing like 12 miles an hour into a headwind and they're still flying by us.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Pretty amazing.
They're great flyers, but they've got all those bison to choose from and they're choosing us.
I think they're getting the bison too. That's why they just keep their tails going all the time.
But their tail's like that long.
Well, I don't know.
It's not like they can do anything. But last night here, early morning meeting tomorrow. Shoot, I need to look at that. It might be 7 o'clock. I better look at the time change for being here. It's either 7 or 8 in the morning. And then we'll go straight into Salt Lake. Got to pick up some printing stuff to fly to Portland tomorrow for biology work trip. And Heather will continue on from Salt Lake to Delta, right?
Yeah, I'm going to go to Delta, Colorado. It's supposed to be a beautiful drive, so I'm looking forward to that. And I'll stay the night there, and then the next morning, then go back to our families in Moscow. Spend some time there with them again while Sean's on his work trip.
Yeah. So we'll spend the weekend there. And then we'll go down. My brother will drive me down, meet up with Heather, and then we will trek it back to Texas. It's probably warm by now. And back to life down there. So, done talking. I got to start finishing this bowl. But you didn't come. So, I stopped to look back. And I bogged down.
You were bogged down from the moment you left the cement.
I made it. I made it past
You were bogged.
I made it past the weeds. Okay, I'm tired.
That's why I did not follow you.
I think we should go back to the van now. You should have come. It was awesome.
No.
Okay.
No.
And so we enjoyed our final sunset here at Antelope Island. Just breathtaking, how beautiful. Very relaxing to stay here and now get ready tomorrow to fly out for a work trip, but what a great way to finish the night here and this great epic trip we've had. Wednesday morning, we had a great breakfast in Salt Lake City, and now Heather's taking me to the airport, and she'll continue down to Colorado. So, been a good night. It was great campsite you picked over at Antelope Island
State Park.
Antelope Island State Park. That was a great one. So good. We're headed in here and a couple days in Portland. All right, we'll make sure that our van fits under everything going into the airport. This is always stressful because you never know what the overhead is, and we are at about 11 foot tall. So we'll see how Heather does going in here. And she did it fine. We got to talking. I think the shuttle buses are taller than us, so I don't know what we were worried about. Okay.
Okay.
Have a great trip.
Have a good work trip.
Okay. Love you. Be safe, and we'll see you in Colorado.
Okay.
Now, I'm wearing shorts today, so they'll be able to see my leg right away. But curious to see if this airport even checks it, because the last couple haven't even checked it. Makes me wonder. So that TSA here at Salt Lake was absolutely ridiculous. I had to do my leg like 9 times. I mean, come on, dude. They scanned it, swiped it, felt it, teased it, talked to it. I told them, you want me to just take it off and hand it to you? But some airports didn't even look at it, just said you're good. And then this one, they want to unscrew it all and check inside it. And the funny thing to me is that people with their dogs, the dog walks right through. How does that work? How does the dog walk through? You don't check the dog for explosives? Anyway, I don't want to get flagged. All right, go check in for my flight now.
So like Sean said, I am driving myself back to our families in Colorado, and I left Salt Lake and I'm taking Highway 6 over to Delta, where I'll stay in a hip camp tonight. But it's been such a pretty drive coming over Highway 6. I'm stuck in construction right now though, so. Park, and it feels so wrong to do that. I'm so close to it. It's a thing on my bucket list. But Sean assures me and promises that we'll be back to Utah, spend some weeks, and explore it. So I'm going to keep rolling, but I'm going to hold him to it. Okay, quick stop in Grand Junction to refuel, grab a drink. Had to get some cold brew, so I ran to the grocery store. And it is 97 degrees here. So it's gonna be a hot night. I'm half tempted to just blow by my hip camp and just keep going to my destination, where it will be cool, but I don't know. I'm kind of ready to stop. The wind was so gusty, like the 150 miles into Grand Junction. So we've told y'all before, the van is a beast to drive in the wind. So I'm kind of like tired of driving, just the stress in my shoulders of keeping it on the road. So I don't know. I think I'll drive to my hip camp. It's in Delta. Maybe it will cool down a few degrees. It'll be 6 o'clock by the time I get there, and see if it's doable. If not, I may just head on. Okay, I decided to stay. I got here. It's a cute little hobby farm. Just an older gentleman. There's some yurts on the property, and whatnot. So, but it is still super hot. So I'm just gonna get in the van. I've turned on my air conditioner and I'm just gonna sit still for another hour or so. And then hopefully I'm in the shade, it'll cool down, and then I can open up my windows and cook. I know I don't want to cook right now, so I'll just enjoy a little time to rest and read and pick up in an hour or so. It has finally cooled off enough that I felt like I could cook. So I just made a little dish from some things we had left over last night. Pasta and sausage, and then I had bought a little jar of white lemon pasta sauce and put that over the top, and it's pretty yummy. So I'm gonna eat this, and then hopefully by then I'll be able to even turn off my air conditioner and open up some windows and get outside for a little bit. So we shall see. Okay, we're gonna try outside. Oh, it's nice. Okay, it's cute. My hip camp has some horses and goats, has its own little shower house. It's really nice. I'm super thankful for the shade.
Had a great night last night at the hotel, just enjoying dinner, watching the NBA Finals. Even though the Spurs came out short, that's okay. It was a great game. But man, what great sleep. Not that the van isn't comfortable, but Heather and I laughed that we have gone late night, early morning, go for a week or so. And how nice it was just to relax. And she even said that, I think, on her trip. I think she'll say just to be able to go slow and get up slow. So this morning's been great. We're getting ready to kick it off this morning at the conference here in Portland for work. So we'll have a great day at this, and then make our way back to Colorado tomorrow. So stay tuned.
Okay, so early morning start. Got on the road, forgot that I didn't shut my vent. So I'm hopping in to do that. I didn't make breakfast, just grabbed some coffee, brushed my teeth, and gonna get on down the road, the final leg of my solo trip. So a couple hours to go and I'll be there. I just drove through the Black Canyon outside of Gunnison. Absolutely gorgeous, but couldn't film it because it's so twisty. But yeah, here's Blue Mesa at the end of it. Gorgeous drive. Okay, I made it. So that drive from Salt Lake to Mosca is all scenery the entire way. So beautiful, beautiful drive.
So we're coming to Ken's Artisan Pizza in Portland. Rated one of the top 25, I think, in the nation or something like that. I'll look at that up in a minute, but we'll check this place out. What do you think?
10-minute wait. Top 50 in the world.
In the world. Okay.
See about that.
So in other words, what we're saying is my man Jordan's not bringing me to Pizza Hut when we go to Portland.
Artisan pizza only.
I like it.
Or artisan.
Artisan. We got the bruschetta. Look
was that good, this pizza about to be.
Exactly. Let's go. Okay, Ken's Artisan Pizza was definitely a banger.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how they do their tournament. I don't know how
they became top 50, but
right.
I thought it was really good, top tier. But I did get full, and I only ate legitimately one slice.
Yeah, Jordan didn't finish a whole lot of his. I tore mine completely up. It's gone. I don't know how they do the tournament. I will say they're probably a 1 seed every year.
That's true.
I'm gonna give them a 1 seed. They're legit. If you're in Portland, hit them up. And everything just grows wild, crazy good here. Everything's so pretty, smells so good, but there's no theme. It's whatever you want to plant or whatever you want to grow. Every yard's different, but beautiful. A great little park. It just opens up to the woods, man. Great bike path. Look at this. Beautiful lit bike path.
Oh, it's a workout too.
I've seen in a lot of cities where they have a nice park in the middle and you get away from the streets and the asphalt, but this is like next level. This is so pretty in here and naturally natural. Is that a good word? So pretty in here. I know. Heather will never believe that I walked a mile to go to Howell's Books, but I did. At least a mile. Jordan wanted to come in and look at the bookstore, so this is for Heather. I'm going into a bookstore. Look how far it goes, Heather. Way back, way back. All right, great work trip, very productive. I will say that Portland was beautiful, very clean and beautiful again, had a great time. And this airport is one of the nicest. It's just gorgeous. I'll show you this. I mean, as airports go, this is beautiful. And here we go with the TSA. I'm wearing pants today. Let's see how they do today. This ought to be fun. All right, cool dude, but extensive search. He kept putting the wand over my leg and it kept beeping, and I said, well, it's made of metal. I just don't understand. There's just got to be a different protocol for that, but what do I know? Keep our country safe, I guess. But got through it. So off to Denver. Beautiful.
After Sean got in for Denver, we had a little pizza party at my sister's house.
Every week. It's just automatic. So we don't plan it. We just have to cancel it if something happens.
Have you got another podcast to show us?
I think what happened when I put it up there, I wasn't in the hole, right?
Okay,
I was to the side of the hole.
gotcha.
That's
Get
crazy.
your eyes checked.
Yeah.
So we're replacing Heather's my mother-in-law, Heather's mom. Her dishwasher quit, so we had to replace it. They had to break out the tile on the front, so we've got to fix that. But right now we're just putting the dishwasher back in, and then we'll get tile to replace. So this is just a fun Saturday morning project.
Okay, all lines straight?
Yep. another one put in there.
One more.
That one worked good.
Ta-da!
Ta-da, ta-da. We're gonna get a chocolate malt at one of the most famous little malt shops here in Colorado. I'll show you. So the malt shop in South Fork has been a staple since probably I've been alive. They started in a tiny little building in a tent and now have built a building and are thriving up here in South Fork. So thought we'd come by and get a little malt and while the girls are shopping, because I'm not really keen on looking at dresses and boutiques. So my dad and I came over here to get a little chocolate malt. Back in Texas, although it's hot and flat, gas is $3.34 a gallon. $3.24 in one spot there, but Buc-ee's was $3.34. Hot, windy, and flat. But last leg of our trip, no pun intended on my last leg. Last leg of our trip, we'll get back to green, lush greenery here soon in East Texas, but been good. Heather?
Yeah, trip of the life.
Good. Till the next one. 5,000, I don't know what the total is, I'll have to add it up, but it's over 5,000 miles from deep East Texas to Montana, all back down through Wyoming, Utah. I don't know where all we've been. New Mexico, Colorado, and here. So, been gone about 3 weeks, I think. Is that right? 3 weeks. But been great 3 weeks. So rolling in, we have been on the road today 14 hours. 14 and a half hours straight. We stopped for lunch one time. Bathroom 2 or 3 times. So it's time to go to bed and then hit the work week. But great trip. Thanks for joining us. Peace.